Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you all are having a great day so far. We are in for some more V Rising. We do have the multiplayer server up finally, so looking forward to playing with you guys. Let me know if you are jumping in. I will get you added to the clan. Everybody watching the stream, replays later, thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys. Your views mean a lot. And please leave me your comments. I do want to hear from you guys and have that interaction with you as well. Everybody hanging out with me live in chat. Hey, welcome in. Kai, hello, welcome. Mythicus. Yeah, typing it correctly helps. Alright, we feel free to jump in whenever. And we'll see how this goes. Turtle, hello, welcome in. Let's see, we have done a few bosses. The Stonebreaker will be next. Get our larger chests and some of our storage done. We need... Wow, yeah, I know, the non-brutal server. So horrible. Yeah, I will try to find some time for that, for that one, at a later time. All right. Let's see here. We also need to enclose our castle. I'm trying to remember what all we were doing. Grinder. We need the grinder. We have. Yes. Okay. So we need more whetstones. Get the grinder, and then we can start building our walls. Perfect. Okay. Tacos. Have fun with your tacos. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Right, do we have what I need to make the better crossbow? Let me take a look here. And my spear. 16 copper ingots and 8 planks. Hephaestus, hello, how are you? I need to get my copper spear for sure, and preferably the copper pickaxe, but we'll see how that, or the copper crossbow, but we'll see how that goes. Welcome into chat. Appreciate you being here. I am doing very well, thank you. And I need 3 more copper ingots. We may need to get some more copper going. We do have 2. I think we need 4 though to make the. We're gonna have to go get some more copper. Yep, absolutely. Yep, I am doing very good. Get to play one of my favorite games. Turtle, hello, welcome in. Good to have you. We've had V Rising had the big update, and I've already, even this early in game, I've seen some really good changes that I am finding very helpful. Yep, we need 4 whetstone. Okay. So we'll just put these back in here for now. Put the ingots in there for the moment. Grab my spear. Switch that out. Got 200 copper going. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you. I had a chest with the extra stuff. Did I? Maybe not. That's fine. We'll put the extra things in there for right now. That's fine. Go ahead and make your copper sword, and then I will make my because I have the reinforced bone crossbow, that's sufficient for now. And then I will make my crossbow after that. Perfect. Alrighty. We need to go after the Stonebreaker, but we also need whetstone, which, conveniently enough, there's gonna be whetstone over here. Take that. You have one? Okay, put it in the chest, please. I don't think we have enough copper ingots to make that either, so. We'll let the poison plant deal with the bad guys. We'll need lots more anyway, and I believe... Oops. Oh, she had one. Perfect. Ouch. That was silly of me. I'm gonna try to take this brute. There we go. Keep her from shooting me in the back, that'd be great. Another crossbow. Groovy Boat, hello, welcome into chat. When part of your health bar is black, the gray versus the black, I can't remember, honestly. I know there's like a limit to something, like, I'm gonna have to look that one up. I can't remember. Because this part changes based on certain things. The gray portion of the health bar versus... I think so. I think it's a regeneration thing. But I cannot remember. Having trouble finding the... Yep. Having trouble finding the groove at the moment. Usually takes me a second to get in. Thank you. Get my brain out of work mode and into video game mode. Thank you, appreciate it. Somebody has to keep me alive. Or undead. There is a boss up here, but I think he's a later one. I only have one. Another patrol behind us. Shadow, hello. Welcome in. That was a 28. We'll take that one. Thank you. Give me a second to, I'll get you added to the clan. Ow. Get them both. She's more dangerous. I'm gonna have to back out here, huh? We're both almost dead. Yep, time to go. Alright, I'll get you just a second. Nope. Bad guys. Oh, damn it. Well, I was gonna try. She got me though, we were both way too close. I was hoping to get around the tree and hide for a second, but that didn't happen. Oops. I need... There we go. Perfect. Let's try that again. That one's yours. Ow. I will say it doesn't mark, like, if multiples, if, like how we both died in a similar area, it doesn't mark whose is whose, so you have to pay attention. It doesn't really matter if you pick up the wrong person's stuff, but because it's just the, you know, materials. Morning, Chris. How are you? He looked dead. I like to find as many whetstones as possible in here. Ooh, he drops an unsullied heart. Nice. Nice, nice. I have to remember to use the trick of starting to feed and then stopping. Archer. So tired. I'm sorry you're tired. You're new, but you set up your own server with some easy cheesy settings. Yeah. It's fun to learn on your own, you know, get a feel for the game. I'm not an expert myself. I really haven't played as far as some of the others have. I meant to look and see on my highest level, the farthest that I've gotten, and see who all I defeated. I've never gotten as far as Dracula, so... To Mythicus, how many whetstones have you managed to pick up? I only got as high as the mid-40s. Yeah, I'll have to look for sure. 2. Okay. Well, we've got enough to build one grinder for sure. So we'll go do that. Get that done. Hey TV, welcome in. Good to see you. Not sure I have enough dashes in the title. Ugh. I'll have to add more next time. Ow. Double up on them. Spear is giving me fits today. That's life, being tired. Yeah, pretty much. That about sums it up. Trying to find a cheat code. I'm a nerd, not a dork. A nerd or geek. Let's see here. Let's put our grinder over here. What, stone in the stone chest? Okay, thank you. Planks. Beautiful. Hey, I can walk right through you. That's nice. We're gonna need more floor. Don't have enough room. Where's my stone? Castle. Just gonna do the rough floor for right now. Hey. And chop down the tree. I'm just teasing. It's there's just another one of those definitions of nerd and geek and dork. It's all, to different people, they mean different things. They have different connotations. But I don't mind either way. Got enough for one grinder. I'm not gonna make the blood press yet. That'll be fine. The mist doesn't reach quite far enough. There we go, can stand in the shadow. Alright. Find all the stone, get it in the grinder. To give you something to look at, TV, that's why. If I don't keep things random in my titles, you know, how am I supposed to catch your eye? As an example, you're not always a nerd, but you're always a dork. See, I'm not always a dork, but I'm always a nerd. To me, geek has more technical connotations, so I'm not generally a geek. How to catch some eyes? Simple, use a net. Or a spoon. Sorry, too weird? Grab this copper down here. I mean, it's, you know, is that better or worse than digging their heart out with a spoon? Also, another random movie reference. Digging one's heart out with a spoon. Dig your heart out with a spoon. Yep. I gotta love the Robin Hood movies. You're so sleepy. You'll let your vampire lord sleep in a coffin while you sleep in real life. That works. Groovy boat. Awesome. You get it. Because it's dull, you idiot. It'll hurt more. Exactly. It's so much fun when you get my random movie references. Have I defined dork versus nerd? Okay. See, geek is easier to put a definition to. Like I said, geek is more technical to me personally. Like, I know a lot of people have their own iterations and what it means to them. Dork is a somewhat more laid back, goofier sort to me. Nerd has a lot of random knowledge, enjoyment of a lot of different fandoms, that kind of thing. So there's my loose defining. Of things that actually have definitions. There's a historical document that disagrees with me. Oh yeah, I'm sure there is, but do tell. I know there are actual definitions of the words. But the song White and Nerdy by... Okay, this is true. Now that's stuck in my head. Thank you very much. I do wish that I could claim and jump, but I cannot. Oh, nerdy. Sorry. Yep, definitely stuck in my head. Crafting your sword. Okay. We will get this stone in the grinder. Feel free to do whatever, Shadow. As far as building and storage and everything, it's all free game. We'll try to if you want any assistance fighting the bosses that we've already done, just give a holler. I'd like to get my crossbow before we hit the next boss, which is the Stonebreaker. Yep, more copper, please. Thank you. We need to build another furnace. Grab some more stone so we can make another furnace. The more important question is, which of the three words would I find more insulting? Neither. None of them. I don't find any of them insulting. Hiya, turtle. I won't steal turtle stone. Come over here. That's a bear trap. Might need to hit the copper mine. Yeah, probably. Probably do. I'm gonna make another furnace here real quick. I just need to grab some stone. You always get yourself involved into semantical discussions here. It's perfectly acceptable. Nothing wrong with a little, you know, theology every now and then. Do you find any of the words insulting? If I called you a dork, would you be miffed? Is that what I wanted? I was trying to turn around. Nice twirl while you chop down the ore there. It's great. Sorry. Miffed, not really. Alright, copper mine. Bandit camp, bandit stronghold. There's the copper mine. Alright. Let's go hit the copper mine then. We can do that. I'm gonna need to feed soon again anyway. Maybe skeeved. Skeeved has the connotation of like creepy. So me calling you a dork would be creepy. Why am I running around without not being a wolf? There we go. It's very interesting that words, vocabulary, certain things, even though they have a definition and there is a absolute thing that they mean, they can still have different connotations for people. Geek always has negative for you? Huh. You got it? Okay. Lure them into my ice trap. Very frozen. Dork is neutral, sometimes endearing. Nerd is neutral to maybe slightly negative. Yeah, see, dork is endearing. I agree with you there. Did get him. Rude. Alright. Mine missed, yours got him. This is depending on context who is saying it. This is very true as well. Me saying it will always be an insult because it serves your agenda. Yep, that fits. That fits the narrative for sure. Beautiful. Dead. That's why I love the spear. Alright, inside we go. After we break all of this. It has no loot in it. I want to break that. That's fair. As long as you are clear on what serves your agenda and what your agenda is, we are okay with this. Oh, that was a 73. Should have kept that guy. Nope. Nope. I'm stuck in a trap. Grab all this copper. I have played it solo. My inventory's full. I am full. Is there anything I can drop? I can use this. There we go. I can... It's double stacked. Drop the rat. I don't need the rat right now. It's balanced enough that you can play it either way. I think there are times it is easier multiplayer. But it also scales the enemies when you're playing multiplayer, so depending on how many people are in the fight, the bosses are going to be a little harder. Which is good. I do like that. Alright, might as well let's see here. Grab that one. Alright, might as well get the Stonebreaker while we're down here. Nobody said if they recognize the name that I've chosen.
If you want this ore, you're gonna have to get through me first.
Ow. That was silly of me. to remember how much reach this thing has. Oof. Ouchie. Nope. Don't do the thing. Ow. Ouch. That hurt. Tossed around here. Ow. There we go. That wasn't bad at all.
Feels heavy.
Not bad at all. Teamwork indeed. No, the character name for my vampire, Gabrielle. No, I had completely forgotten about Xena's sidekick, Gabrielle. Was it Gabrielle or was it Gabriella? But no, that's not it. It's a vampire reference. Book related. Hot 90% worker. Those are the ones that you want to find once you can get your minions. Those are the guys that we really want then. Vampire books, ew. I was waiting for an ew for something. There was gonna be something. Yeah, I gotta wait on the seduction. Alright, cool. Alright, we can head back. We got the boss. We got copper. We got some stone. We're good. Nerd card revoked because I hadn't thought about Xena in forever. It has been a very, very long time since I've watched Xena. Ew, no. No insult to, well, a little bit of insult, but yeah, no, not Twilight. No. Oh, your nerd card revoked? Okay. That series, yes. Interview with a Vampire, Anne Rice. Gabrielle is not in Interview. But yes, it is that series. That's where your vampire book knowledge ends. Am I going the right way? Yeah, sort of, kind of. That entrance closer. We'll get there. We'll get to the point where we can have our minions seduce the humans and have our jail. It's always fun. You get too much pleasure out of that. Twilight is a modern classic. Uh-huh. Sure. Alright. Let's... I need one more whetstone to do a second grinder. Did we end up finding another one? think so. Alright. We just need one more. I will make a second furnace, though. I need 50 more stone. You having issues, Shadow? Hate your heart out, Mary Shelley. What was I doing? Stone. I'm looking for stone. I have not mentioned the Twilight author's name, not in this stream. I have mentioned it before because she has written another book that is actually good. Beautiful. The dedicated storage, I love that. New lighting as soon as we build our castle. That in there. Nothing new discovered. The guy that directed The Truman Show made a movie based on another one of her books, and it's atrocious. Which her? The chick that wrote Twilight or Anne Rice? Chaos Volley spell. Nice. That one is a nice one. Yeah, let's unlock, if we've got 50 paper, let's go with, it's 60 for weapons, 50 for armor. Go ahead and unlock an armor. We'll see what we get out of that. The Twilight author. The only other thing that I know she wrote was The Host, and there is a movie. It was not great. But the book is definitely better than her other books. Alright. Let's go with... Chaos Volley is good. I like Aftershock better. We'll stick with Shadow Bolt for right now. Stone. Nope. Yes, armor, please. The warlock legs. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'll go touch the desk. Love it. Super nice. Does it involve people in white clothes driving through the desert in chrome cars? There are those, yes. It's the aliens that take over humans. And they're trying to track down all of the humans that are resisting them. And one of the aliens turns and helps the humans. Yep. That's it. The book is better. Okay. I'm gonna go grab... See if I can grab one more whetstone, get another grinder, because we're gonna need lots of stone to make our castle. Gotta get that enclosed. Gabrielle is Lestat's mother. Oh yeah, we can't get in here yet. Oh, I forgot. Need bear form. I wonder if we can defeat the bear yet. Beautiful. I should use that more often. There's our last whetstone. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Love it. Imagine going from Gattaca and the Truman Show to the host. Yeah, that was not a good decision. Sometimes you wonder what they were thinking. I actually didn't realize, because I found the book at my used bookstore that I absolutely adore, and I didn't realize that it was the same author, and I read it and it was good. Like, it was a good book. It was fun to read, and this is Turtle's castle, not my castle. But I didn't realize until later that it was the same author. I'm like, no way. There's no way. Ah. You didn't read the book, so you can't credibly insult it. It's an excuse to go read it so you can insult me more. Groovy Boat, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. We're gonna run out of room here. Let's put our research desk over here. Rotate that. I'm at a weird angle. That looks about right. Scooch this over. And need planks. You'll be lurking while you zombie your way through dinner. Zombie mindset, zombie movie, zombie show, zombie game. Zombies are awesome. For the record. Okay. Make sure we don't have any stones sitting in the chest. We have some. Also, you mentioned dinner. Anytime you mention food, you must tell me about it. We enjoy talking about food, so if you run off to cook or eat, you gotta tell me what it is. Archimedes, hello, how are you? It goes very well. I am just about half on my blood pool. Time to go out for some more human hunting. Yep, that's where I'm at too. We're just waiting for the grinders to make enough stone to enclose this. I can spell. Oops. Right, there we go. More victuals. Yep, time for more human victuals. Who is our next V-Blood, by the way? He's lots higher. The armor, the Ravager. The Ravager's not bad. He's out in the open. He's a little bit tedious. Or is he? Yeah. Yeah, he is. He should be out in the open. Which the Gravedigger ring is important. We'll get him eventually. Yeah, the armor technically is more useful, but I'm not in a hurry to do that. Yeah, we just did the Stonebreaker. Oh goodness. The host has 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. That makes sense. How are we doing on our stone? 104. And 9 on that one. Needs 10, so we could do that. Should make the next armor set. Yeah, I guess we kind of should. Yeah, that'll definitely be helpful. Leather and coarse thread. We've got the tanner. You have tons of leather. You can make 2 sets? Okay. If you've got all this stuff, that'd be great. Merciless copper crossbow. Nice. It's always fun when you find the upgrade to the weapon before you unlock the actual weapon. Oh, it doesn't surprise me that there's more than one movie called The Host. It's a very generic type name. I will need to go feed. Gems. Whoops. Wrong button. What wolf is that, Shadow? I know there's different wolf skins on the DLCs. I don't have them all though. The ice. I only have the one DLC, the Halloween one, the Haunted Nights. I need to get the others. You don't have any? Soul of the Wolf. Hey. Oh, you don't have any. Okay. From the Castlevania. Okay, cool. I like that. That's nice. Yeah, I don't have one that has a wolf skin, so not yet. I'll get there eventually. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Lovely. Oh, apparently I found a vampire hunter's drape somewhere. Good. Saves me having to make the traveler's cloak. I think I also need planks to make the walls. One last thing and then you're done with this weird movie ramble. Weird movie rambles are fine. Why is only one sawmill going? There's a reason we have two. Alright. I will get 3 walls and 3 floors built, and then you can do yours as well. I wonder... We'll just use the regular one for right now. Ooh, look, a blood moon. We should be hunting a boss right now. You're in the way, Mythicus. Look out. Thank you. Oh, I have to complete the room. Did you have to... Is it the palisades that you have to build, Mythicus, or is it the enclose the castle bit? Actually, I think I want this one to be... This one needs to be a door. Enclose castle, okay. I think if I enclose it, that'll trigger for me, and then I'll break a wall, and then you can build it, and that should cheat for you. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's kind of what I was thinking. We need a door there, and a door over... Where's the other entrance? Over here. It's gonna be really, really messy. Just need to enclose the place, that's all. A Rotten Tomatoes review of The Host. Most alien movies are full of slaughter and the typical end of the world type storylines. The Host shows that some aliens have compassion towards human. Lots of unexpected twists and turns keep the viewer interested until the dramatic... It was not a dramatic conclusion. Somebody has... yeah, I mean, it was not the worst movie I had ever seen. And yes, it is different than the typical alien movie that's end of the world type stuff, as they say. But... no. It was not dramatic. It was very, very mellow. Oh, come on. Alright. Apparently, That one's full. No, definitely did not write that one. Alright, we're kind of wasting the blood moon. So let's see. What's that? Hostile territory. Where is... Are we tracking? We are tracking. The armor is nearby. Let's see if we can get to him before... He's not at the stronghold, he's at the armory. He's here. Let's see if we can get him before the blood moon's over. Might not be fast enough. Let's go find out. It's different because it's the young adult crap. Yeah, it's very shallow writing, which is to be expected for the genre that it is. It's fine. Like I said, the book is better. The book is much better. I wonder if... Let's see... I'm gonna try to do this. Because his arena is right there. So, if we do this... Ow. Get rid of that. Come here, you. Let me feed on her. Thank you. Oh, you got her? Okay. Never mind. It's fine. I've got enough to get through the fight, so we're good. Alright. Let's go.
I don't know who you are, but you walked into the wrong camp. Tool for the job.
Ouch. I do like the battle music.
Can't stop me.
Nope.
Hammer you out. I've got the tool for the job.
Oh, jeez. Ow.
Hammer.
Ow.
Hammer you out.
If you need to leave the arena to heal Mythicus, you can. As long as one of us stays engaged at all times, we'll be fine. Ow. Ow. Oh. Oh.
Hammer you out.
Damn it.
Tool for the job. Hammer you out.
I missed.
Hammer you out. Hammer you out.
Ow. I'm backing out. Ow. Don't have a lot of blood. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Good to see you knew the trick using the armor to get rid of the cow traps. So there's no whetstones hidden in here. Yes, I am a vampire. I'm a shape-shifting vampire. Happen to shapeshift into a wolf at the moment. It's amazing the difference that a blood moon makes. Let's let out the prisoner. There you go. Run away. Take that. Beautiful. Almost forgot the real reason why you came in to chat. There was another reason besides pecking on me? Oh gee. You wanted to watch somebody play V Rising, that's why. Besides stream title mockery. Yeah, exactly. My jumbo-sized mug is good. Speaking of which, I should probably take a drink. Ice water, so satisfying. I did measure. I forgot to write it down, so at this point I no longer remember. Uh-oh. It's Tristan. Run. I do like his hat. I want his hat. He shouldn't come into our base, right? One way to test that. We have no doors, so yeah. He doesn't. Nice. All right, all right. I make you thirsty too. It's yeah, sympathetic thirst. Drop more stone. Picked up a couple of books. Beautiful. I do like Van Helsing. How can you not? We need more wood. We need a lot more wood. Let's go chop down trees. Always with the supply gathering. $11 billion. How's that for a number? There's enough content in this game that I haven't gotten it all. How's that? Can you put a numerical value on game content in a game like this, though? I wasn't getting them both. Infinity +1? Okay, yes, technically price is a numerical value for game content. It has to be worth the price. But I would say that this is definitely has more than reached its value. You can with some games. With other games, the temporal value is less definitive because it's not linear. My total game time for V Rising over multiple saves, multiple characters, let's not burn up, is I've played 197 hours. To get this far in the game, it has taken us, what, 4 hours, plus or minus, to get in this far into the game so far. It's one of the games that I have the highest hour count in. I have lost all of my shade. Like a dingus. Chopping down trees in the middle of the day. Genius idea. Toasty ears. Get more ore going. Make sure everything is constantly working. As soon as we get this thing closed, it'll go faster. I highly recommend. Highly recommend. Obviously, I've got a multiplayer server going, so you're welcome to join into that whenever it is active. But it is, like I said, it's well balanced enough to play solo as well if you wanted to. And of course, there are other public servers, you know, to pop into as well. I think Shadewalker is what I want to go with for my next level. Alright, Mythicus, thank you so much for playing for a while. I do appreciate it. Feel free to jump in again anytime. You usually disqualify anything you see played here. Thank you. Yeah, typical. I would expect nothing less from you. Alright, we have workshop floors now. Target dummies. We can make whetstone, so that is super helpful. What is our spectral wolf? Yep, we'll unlock this one. You're sleeping in your coffin this time, so I don't have to drag you around. Yeah, I think I can move it, so we'll see if I need to move anything. It's so much more stone. Let's go much faster once I get it all enclosed. What's it blocked by? Trees. It is blocked by trees. I don't have one. I don't like it. I don't even like to acknowledge that it exists. It is a shame. I did read them so that I could be justified in my indignance about the type of characters they are. So I can say that I can critique with the proper knowledge. Nobody except you. Which we have come to expect nothing less, and we will take it gladly. We have no more ore. Build a few walls at a time. Your least favorite is the werewolf guy that falls in love with an infant. I wasn't sure if it was going to let me build that close. Vamp Hunter. I think my tannery may be a little too close for me to build the wall. Get those off the edge there. I'm gonna pull these in. Put the door there. Dismantle that, dismantle that. Hopefully these floors count. I don't know if they will or not. We may have to get creative here. Closely followed by literally every other character. It is blocked by the coffin. That is not what I told you to do. Nope. Yep, that's far enough away. Perfect. Just had to scooch it just a little bit. Workshop and forge flooring. Perfect. We'll get everything enclosed for right now. And then I think what we'll do is so that it'll craft faster. And then we'll build a proper castle over here and shift everything, spread it out properly. Our grinders have stopped working because we are out of stone. More rocks. The more appropriate question is, have you seen What We Do in the Shadows, the movie? I have not. You are the second person to mention it. So I am guessing that it is that I should move it up on the list. I need to watch I just had the title when I started that sentence. And I know exactly what movie I'm talking about. The Matthew McConaughey movie, Interstellar. The way everybody was incensed that I hadn't watched it yet, it is a priority, apparently. You mentioning it might be a reason to move it down on the list. Some of us aren't as biased as others. So much more stone. If I had a copper mace, this would go a little bit faster. Interstellar is mostly great. Yeah, when it was mentioned, and I had said that I hadn't watched it yet, there was like this universal, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it," response. So it's definitely a priority now. There's a couple of parts of that you don't like it but that's because of your expectations when you first watched it. Yeah, expectations can change your perspective when you watch something. Sometimes you have to go into it mentally separating things. Like anytime I watch a movie that is based off of a book, I definitely have to separate it in my head so that if it happens to be a good movie, I don't have that automatic dislike because it doesn't fit the book. And if it happens to fit with the book nicely, then great. But there's definitely a separation that has to happen in my head. What did those two have to do with each other? But I've also not watched Tenet. That one is high on my priority list as well. The only reason I haven't watched that one yet is because it is one of those that you really have to sit down and watch with undivided attention, and I have so little undivided attention time. There are times that I do have that I can put a movie on in the background and be able to watch it and pay attention to it, even if it's something that I haven't seen before, and have it on and still enjoy it and still watch it without the focus that you need for others. Robert Pattinson, isn't it? I didn't realize. He is also in The Batman, which I didn't expect to like as much as I did. So, can't judge actors by some of the movies they've been in. Nope. That's enough out of you. It wasn't close enough. Oh, come back. Ah, she got me. Come here. It breaks her stance when you do the attack, which is great. Ow. These are not great enemies to be trying to fight together. I almost got toasted. Beautiful. I probably should have fed on her. Let's see if there's anything good in camp. Assortment of fine paintings. There's another Deadeye in there, and fairly low health. Controversial opinion, Tenet is better if you don't think about it very much or don't take it very seriously. Now I'm curious. She's only a 5. We'll pass. I wonder if we keep that castle heart, put another castle heart here, which we will because this is where we'll spread out, if we can build a stairway on this cliff face here to connect the two. Curious. We'll see. We will have to do some experimentation. There's a scene early on in the movie that kind of agrees with that approach. No. No. The sun is frying my pointy ears. Ow, ow. Need to finish these walls. Get them closed in. So close. Thank you, Shadow. Nice level, too. What did we find? There it is. Got some more decorations. A character kind of explains things and then says try not to make complete sense of it. Sometimes it's not necessary to make sense of everything. There are some really cool paintings in this game, too. The castle is a lot of fun to decorate. What are we doing? Walls. We are finishing our walls. That's what we're doing. Here we go. We are now covered. We can dismantle that. Beautiful. If you need to take down a wall and rebuild it to claim to get that quest triggered for you, Shadow, that's fine. I don't know if it'll work, but you're welcome to try it. Construct and interact with a waygate. Oh, you got it automatically from me finishing it? Nice. Very cool. What do I know about it? The synopsis that I've read and watching a couple of previews. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Blood essence, gem dust, and grave dust. Alright. Gotta go kill things at the graveyard. And what? Actually, we might have enough. And 20 gem dust. Need more gem dust. Need that. Okay. Put that in there. Nova, we don't have any gems for. Your suggestion would be to go in expecting interesting visuals. Okay. I will keep that in mind. A bandit bag. Nice. Don't need those right now. Paper can go in there. We need to put our ore in. Well, no, they're completely different types of movies. Why would I compare them? They're not the types of movies that you compare to each other. Inception was a trip. It was fun. That was not what I wanted. for now. Alright. Let's see what I need for my crossbow. 16 ingots and 8 planks. We're gonna put that away for right now. And we'll put the fish in there as well. Fish right there. Somebody found some glass already. Do. Okay, I mean, if that's how you look at movies, same director is supposed to be comparable in all of his things. Ore. I'm looking for copper ore or ingots and planks. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I need a lot more whetstone. Copper ingots and stone dust make 2. So we have plenty of stone dust. Let's, yep. Split it. There. That should give us enough to work with. It's kind of hard to explain what you mean without sounding like an a-hole. That's fine, give it an attempt. We're okay with randomly weird explanations. I mean, how often do I ask if it makes sense? Interstellar does what it's trying to do incredibly well. Okay. Inception does as well. So, in your opinion, Tenet does not, is what I'm reading from this progression. Alright, there's my crossbow. Perfect. Okay, there we go. What do I need for the copper mace? $16 ingots and 8 planks. And then I will go get more. I will go get more copper. I'm curious now. I'll definitely give it a bump up on the list. You don't have to. What? Oh, no. I'm talking to TV. Oh, my blood's almost gone. Whoopsie. There we go. Go get more copper. Need... We'll just drop that in here for right now. Beautiful. Lots more copper, lots more stone. Who's next on our list of big bads? Where's he at? He's far away, but he does wander. So. We just cleared the bandit camp. We can't... Actually, let's go to this one up here. We haven't been up this way. Grave robbing. I do need to go grave robbing. I will need more grave dust. But my blood pool's almost empty, so food first. Oops, I killed him too quickly. We'll take that one. These are all 5s, go figure. It's fine. Dead. Oh, come back here, you coward. Another Dawn Runner ring. Who gets their shot off first? She moved behind the... Didn't lead her quite enough. Alright, fine. More whetstones. Alright. Now we can go grave robbing. Nice. The sword attack is cool. But I like my spear. Into the Forgotten Cemetery. Good place to go for a while. We've run through it, promptly died, you know, the usual. We need to find Goreswine. He's wandering around somewhere. Sometimes he's close to the cemetery, sometimes not. Fight in the shade. That's a movie with a great soundtrack. 300. It's another one of those things that makes movies appealing, is a good soundtrack. See how high these guys are above us. Not bad. Oh. Who's your favorite 300 character out of like the 2.5 that are in the movie? A giant crow. I want to turn into a crow. Anything over here? I am sad that you can't go into the crypts and loot the crypts. There is one down in the corner that you can get. Can't go inside of it, but at least there's a to heal. Leonidas doesn't count. I don't know, they're all good. Oh. The undead assassin, he's gonna be painful. Ow. Okay, that was... Alright. Nice. There it is. Here's where I was thinking of. Sometimes there's good stuff in these pots down here. Oh, good seeds. Can plant a garden as well. Where'd he go? There he is. Ouch. Oh no, I don't think I can pick a favorite. Thank you for the revive, Shadow. Back here. to the center. And I know there is a boss up here, but yeah, let's go see if we can find Gorswine. He's not up here, so this is Niklaus is up here. Oof. Oof oof. Sure, followed by a plethora of zeros after that too. Oh, nice. Do you need it? Oh. Ah. Damn it. The wolf killed him before I got to him. I was busy taking a drink. Grab this copper, though. Exactly. Exactly. He's nearby somewhere. Oops. Come get me. Damn it. Yep, thank you. Another wolf den. %91% a creature, but it works. Probably shouldn't be flaunting your bad attitude after not being around for a while. I mean, do you think I would expect anything different? You made it your thing, so we're okay with it. That's the fun of things, is not knowing what to expect. There he is. That's the power I want right there. No, I'm stunned. Get some of these minions off of me here real quick. Should have cleared some of the cemetery before we did this. Hit him and dash away. Nope, nope. I really didn't do much damage to him. No. Every time I stand still for a second. Never fails. Beautiful.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, sure, sure. I mean, yeah, that was totally me that did that. Absolutely. Had nothing to do with the words coming out of your mouth. It's good, Shadow. Thank you. Fred for carrying. What am I, pack mule now? Nope, you have no mouth and I have no legs. I know, we've been over this. I don't exist. Perfect. Knocked down the pole. It's actually kind of cool when it was rolling. Alright, back to base. See how we're doing on our supplies crafting. I was gonna chop down that copper, but just a bad spot for it. Also, I need this gem. These. There we go. That's what I need. I don't know. I am unsure. Yeah, me too. I saw that on the map and I was confused momentarily. Where am I going? Let's go around this way. There's a shortcut. Taketh the shortest cutteth. I mean, there's worse things that can be spewed, so. That sentence was far too hard to say. And there's a cave entrance. It's a shape-shifting thing. It is not common. Thank you. Obviously, it's more well known for vampires to shapeshift into bats or usually bats. I stole from you. Don't mind the chaos. It's from fighting the vampire hunter Tristan. Yeah, I tend to run away from him most of the time until I'm ready to fight. Downy. Ha, I smooshed them. Ow. Take that. Kai, you have returned. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Sure, why not? It's a bunny. There's bunnies, and there's squirrels, and there's mice. The new Nosferatu movie, it did look good. It did look really good. I debated whether to go out to a theater and see it, and I just never did. Watch What We Do in the Shadows first and run a comparison. Thank you for joining in, Turtle. Appreciate it. Whetstone. Take those out. Pull that. They're pretty similar. Put the whetstone in with the ores. Leather and skins. Are these repeat books? Let's find out. They are not repeat books. You can make a water well now. Perfect. We almost have the full Shadewalker set. That makes me happy. Right, because Nosferatu totally didn't come first. Okay. Trying to think. Oh yeah, the well. Or the waygate is what we needed to do next. 20 gem dust, 4 grave dust. That was the point of going out. I think in the grinder we can make gem dust. Any gemstone gets you 1 gem dust? Nope. Crude gems yield 4. Regular gems 16. Okay. You mean visually and style-wise? Okay. It's a pretty important clarification there. So I need 10 more, so if we take 2 of these. Come on. It doesn't want to play nice. 2 of these that will give us. That goes 8. There we go. It goes well. We're knocking out some bosses. We're gonna get. We've almost got the waygate, the castle waygate unlocked, and we're gonna start building the real castle. This was just to get everything started, everything enclosed and working a little bit faster, and start going from there. Are you putting down ground for our waygate, Shadow? How are you doing today, Kai? See if I counted right. No, if you had another plan for what you were doing, that's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to get some new updates and new things to do in here, and so you have something to do besides pick on me. It is our temporary main base. I'm gonna spread out a little bit more to get the rooms in properly with the proper floors and all that. Or were you just enclosing it just because? If you want to, like, if you want to build, that is perfectly fine. If you want to create the castle and all of that, I am perfectly okay with that. Stone brick, grave dust. We're gonna have to move all our chests so we can get through the door. And then you can take over this space. Because I'm gonna do a new castle heart in the area behind it, behind where we are right now. And then you can take over this space and do whatever you want with it. That's not what I want. Grave dust. I needed that. And what else? Gem dust and stone brick. Perfect. Yep, we can make the actual storage now, which is great. I love the storage. Will it fit? It will fit. Perfect. Lovely. And then a stone coffin. This is usually where I stop in the progression of crafting until I get the castle kind of set up with everything where it belongs, with the proper flooring and the proper rooms, so that I can build my coffin room and my throne room as well. So I mean, we still have the V-Bloods to do and all of that, so. I was kind of curious if I want to do something else. I usually do the bone explosion and replace the ice nova with that. Word of the Damned. The Corrupted Skull. Maybe I want to do that one. Let's try that. Yep, the next boss is going to be... they're a little bit high yet. We're the Chaos Archer, the Fire Starter, and Nibbles. Oh, we could do Nibbles. And then we get rat form. We can turn into a rat. You can fight the bosses really whenever you want. It's just a matter of whether you can when they're higher level. So you have a couple thousand channel points you found laying around on the street. The Ferocious Bear. Then we get bear form. Alright. I'm gonna clear this area down here so that I can start setting up properly. No, dying's not a big deal. You do the standard settings on the game are that you drop your materials. You can change the settings so that it makes it more detrimental when you die and you drop everything. You do have to go back and get your body, and you do have a limited amount of time to get your materials back. Oh. Not worth it then. If dying isn't a big deal. You can make it a big deal. You can change the settings. The game is very adjustable. I play enough games where I have to do naked runs back to get my body. Right, yeah, like Valheim. They do make us crazy. Oh, the channel points. Thank you for the hydration, Kai. Ah, you're waiting for... I know what you're waiting for, TV. You're waiting for a boss battle. Specifically. I can tell. Oops. What is the next one? No, it doesn't, there we go. Leather bag, the longbow. Ah, the devourer, which we need. We definitely need the devourer. And the leather working station. I think we can take Lydia. Between the two of us, we should be fine. Let's go get her. Yeah, because we need that devourer so that our stuff isn't taking up space in the chests. Should have done it last time you were around when I was jumping up outside the tower thing horribly. Oh, yeah, that one. She's this way. Yeah, that was a trip. The jumping and the movement in Valheim sometimes is a little wonky. I wonder if she's inside the mine. She might be outside the other side. Yep, there she is. Go figure. I'm not here for the little guys. Come here. I mean, they're used to it. They do it to me too while they're playing with me, so there's that. Oh, nope. Need to back out for a second. Are you down? Can I get you? Maybe. Nope. Nope. Didn't work. Bit off a little too much. Yeah, we need to clear it before we engage her. That's the closest way gate. It's not sabotage. They know who they're playing with. Alright, Mythicus. Welcome back. No. Yeah, I just caught the pun. Bit off a little bit much. Yep. Wow. Is it a multi-hit attack or... Yeah, the secondary attack, yeah, it's a multi-hit. If I understand your question properly. Okay, let's see if we can find her again. Alright, good. Alright. The castle has a waypoint now, so you can fast travel. Where'd she go? There she is. Much better. Yep, we'll wait for you to feed. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Oh no, the sun. Oh no, the sun. I lost her. There she is. She's a little harder to track when she does that, when she goes invisible. Beautiful. Perfect, perfect. Sounds like a medieval machine gun. This game does have guns. Perfect. Perfect timing, Mythicus. That was great. And, yep, exactly. Back into the shade. Crazy Bomberman? Oh, yeah, down at the sulfur mine. Where is he? I'm trying to remember where it is. Is it down here? Ah, oops. Lead the way. Yeah, okay. There's a way to cross the water right here. Is it, have you, for those of you that have played farther, I know there's pistols that you can get. Are there other guns? Not that you're aware of, okay. I knew about the pistols, and I know there is a new weapon with this update, the... I just drew a complete blank. Should have been like 3 or so new weapons, yeah. I can't remember exactly right now. From shadow to shadow. Daggers, twin blades, spear, and something else, yeah. Let's see if these guys will just go by us. Oh wait, it's a carriage we can loot. Never mind. We're attacking them. Beautiful. I'll take that, thank you. Lovely. Alright. Nice. Nothing awesome. Just, you know, the usual stuff. Hey look, it's a turtle. Greetings, fellow nerd. Alright. Oops. Let's not stand in the sun. It'd be great. That's not what I wanted. You go flying off the bridge. That's great. The sun's just about set, which is perfect timing. In the shade. In the shade. Get rid of all the dead eyes here. Beautiful. Love it when that happens. All right. Oh. Oh. Sometimes I lose my cursor. I'm not quite sure where I'm aiming. Ow. Where'd he go? I just had to go and make everybody else mad. I gotta back out and heal. Where'd he go? He didn't heal up all the way. Oof, look out. Hate it when he does that. Never fails. Every time. Find the edge. Find the edge and stay out of range. Beautiful. Good job, guys. It's great. Lovely, lovely. Knocking them down like bowling pins. Right. Beautiful. Took care of that one. Now we can make explosives. And the alchemy table. And the fisherman. He's awful. Like I said, for being a boss that only unlocks fishing, he's a pain in the backside. Wonderful. As a wolf, as a wolf. Okay. All right, Shadow. Curl up and die like a spider. That's hilarious. I feel like there's a waypoint up here. It looks like there might be one right here. We need gem dust. I'm gonna grab this. Here it is. Beautiful. Yep, back to base is fine. Drop off everything we've carried. I would like to, I know he's a little bit higher, but if we can manage to get Finn, the fisherman, tonight, that'd be great. That way he's out of the way. And then we can start fishing. Oh, that one's full. That's everything. Whoops. Ah. That's what I wanted. Let's do a quick dump into here. And we'll reorganize. Technically, not really. If we can... It would be helpful to have the higher gear. But I think with enough of us, we should be able to take him down quickly enough. If you don't want to try, that's fine. I'm trying to remember where. Yeah, there he is. He's over there. Nice. What is this? The Void. Chaos Barrier. Reign of Chaos. Nice. I'll go with that one. That one looks fun. That'll work. Alright. Yeah. One's a little bit closer, and then we'll run from there. I know there is another waypoint. No, we'll bypass the carriage for right now. This is our 20-minute warning for ending the stream, just FYI. And of course the sun is rising, because why wouldn't the sun rise when we're off to fight somebody? Level 40 on the roto. Good. Thanks for the heads up. Skipped around a rock. He didn't have a clue. We'll hang out in the grove of trees for a minute. No. I haven't been paying attention to repairing my gear. Whoopsie. Genius. I completely forgot about that. I know there's a waypoint up here, so... wrong button. You must be tired, Chris. Alright, go try to have a good day at work. Hopefully it will be better than the last one. Here's the way gate. I'm gonna hop back to base real quick and repair my armor because I completely forgot that that was a thing. Thanks for hanging out and stream with us, or in chat with us for a little bit. Appreciate it. It's always good to have you here. Or can I repair from... I can't. Bone, okay. It's middle mouse button. Where did our chest of bones go? There's bones. That'll work. Middle mouse button when you've selected whatever the item is. Yep. Okay, sorry. Yep, just grab some leather. We gotta wait for nighttime anyway, because his arena doesn't have shade. So tired. You're about to devolve into communicating via monosyllabic grunts and gestures. That works. Minimum necessary effort for communication. Everything else is pretty good. Just gotta wait for sunset. You've been spoiled too much from other games and they're repairing. Yeah, not needing to have the materials for repairs. It does make a difference. Just being able to go to the workbench and hit repair. It's nice. Oh, goody, there's a golem right here. That's awesome. Did he go away? Okay. Perfect. That is not where I told you to do that at. Why does it keep going closer like that? It's annoying. Ouch. Oh, come on. He just tried to hit me with a fish. Hang in one spot for too long. Ow. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Ouchie. Back out and heal. Oh, I was too far away. Oh, are you both down? Whoopsie. Hang on. Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna be, yep. Yep. Oh, down. I was hoping I could dodge between them enough to do the thing. We almost had him. Yeah, very close. We almost had him. We'll upgrade our gear and come back and get him next time. We can go back and get our bodies, though. We can do a grab and run on it. Bana, thank you so much for the for the raid. Welcome in. Good to see you. I just thought of something. The community should be called United Federation of Planets. Nice. Nice one, Chris. All right, go have a good night at work. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. I'm Fred, the real girl from Gallifrey. Welcome in. We're currently playing V Rising, obviously. We've got a multiplayer server going on. And we just made an attempt to defeat the fisherman. That did not go according to plan. We hit him a little bit earlier than we should. Not quite geared for that. So, yep. Fighting the fisherman, and we almost had him, but we weren't quite ready for it. So, just gonna go grab our stuff and run back, upgrade, and try again a little bit later. Hope everybody is doing well. Take all that, thank you. And of course there's a golem guarding the entrance. Apparently he wasn't interested. What's easy to get into but hard to get out of? Trouble. Yes, exactly. That is exactly right, Archimedes. He's difficult. He is extremely difficult for just getting the fishing pole out of it. I feel like it's a little bit unbalanced, but it definitely makes it a challenge, and I enjoy it. So yeah, if you guys want to head back to base and see if we can upgrade a little bit, and we'll get to him next time. Yeah, if you get more than 2 of the serpents, it is horrible. It is horrible. So you've got to kill him before he gets that 3rd serpent out there. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. How much V Rising have you played before? Empty your bags into the chests. Yep. That's fine. make sure we keep all of the crafting going so that we're constantly have materials. You played before the update, didn't finish, but you made it pretty far. Nice. Oh yeah, absolutely. With the update, it's just incentive to start over. Games like this, I enjoy starting again and again. I've never finished either, so it's great. We'll get the specific material storage built. I will start working on building the castle. I think there's a random chest. One of the bigger chests has some in it right now. It's fine if you can't figure out where it goes. Just stick it wherever. We're only semi-organized right now. How are you liking the update so far? They've added so much, even in the early game, that it's been really nice. Thank you for making that, Shadow. Appreciate it. Yeah, any of the previous weapons and armor you can break down. That'll be very helpful, thank you. Alright, we've got the Gravedigger ring now. Is that what I want to go with next? Spell power. I think I want to go with the Dawn Runner. Need to make the Gravedigger ring no matter what. Grave Dust and Morning Lilies. Do we have enough Morning Lilies? Maybe. And we should have enough Grave Dust. Nope. You can't make the Gravedigger ring yet? Oh yeah, that's right. You were off when we defeated that guy. I can make you one. And then we can go defeat that boss next time for you as well, so you get it unlocked. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Gonna get food. We'll be right back. All right. Channel rule. If you talk about food, if you talk about going and getting food, you have to tell me what you are eating. We have a lot of conversations about food around here, so we always share what we're eating. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Appreciate it, Mythicus. You are awesome. Alright, switch that out. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. It is much appreciated. We don't have greater blood essence yet, so we can't make the upper rings, which is fine. I'm gonna go with the Shadewalker set, which we actually have olive unlocked. Perfect. Leather, quartz thread, and copper. So we need to make sure we have lots of copper going. Greater blood essence on the way. Yeah. Yeah, we need to make a blood press and unlock the recipe to be able to craft that as well. Yeah, Shadow's good at keeping us going. Helping us catch up and everything. It's great. And of course it's daytime. I want to finish clearing this area so we can get everything set up. You do an excellent job. I really appreciate having you around. Since we just had the raid in, we'll stick around just a few more minutes. I really need it to be nighttime so that I can finish clearing this area and drop. Got the stone coffin that unlocked. We've got $240 stone. Let's see if we can get this being in the shade. Can we stay in the shade? Okay. Ow. As long as you stay behind it, it's not bad. Ow. On the plus side, there's no persistence poison. It just hurts. Maybe there is persistent poison. That's why I like the building spots that have two places right next to each other like this. Because if you take up so much space building your beginner base, just trying to get everything covered so it works a little bit faster for the crafting, then trying to get everything organized into rooms with the proper flooring and everything takes a little bit more finagling. But if you've got another spot like super close like this, you can just go back and forth and get everything set up properly. That is the goal. I've got passive healing going and I'm not fighting anything. I'm fine. But thank you for the reminder. It is a persistent reminder that I need all of the time. Get all of this stone before we log off. That way we're ready to go for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do. Is tomorrow Wednesday? Is tomorrow today Tuesday? Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday, which means what do we want to do for this week? Because there is this update and we want to get to a lot of the new stuff. We'll do V Rising again tomorrow, and then we'll go back to Valheim for Friday and Saturday. So that is the plan. I will post that in the Discord as well. Alright, I think that is all of the stone for right now. A couple more pieces over here. So, yep, we'll get this set. That way we're ready to go and hit the ground running next week to hit more and get to the higher game content as quickly as possible, while still enjoying the game and having fun, just, you know, playing. But I do want to get the beginning stuff out of the way. So we'll do V-Rising tomorrow, and then back to Valheim for Friday night and Saturday afternoon. So it is that time of the night where we must say goodnight to everybody. Thank you so much for hopping in. Do appreciate you guys. You can catch me live every weeknight from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday mornings is our series stream at 9 a.m. I am playing Assassin's Creed for the first time, which has been a lot of fun to learn. And I will be going through the first 4 games initially. I would eventually like to play them all, but we'll take it in small steps because there are so many. I think that is all of the rocks for right now. All right. And go back up to base so we can sleep in our coffin. Saturday afternoons, we do a multiplayer stream as well. We've been playing Valheim since before the update came out, so we'll be finishing up with that. And so we'll be going back to that on Saturday afternoon. So I want to thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you everybody for joining me in game, and thank you for hanging out in chat. And everybody watching the stream when he plays later, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. We will see you all next time.